Have you ever wondered that some people are so successful at whatever they do? They start a YouTube channel and they're successful. They start a venture and they're successful. In fact, they also start investing in other ventures and all their ventures become successful. You know what's the secret? They are focused. And in this video, I am going to be talking about tips to stay focused so that you are more productive at the end of the day. In order to improve your focus and be productive at whatever you're doing, just imagine that you had the most productive day where whatever you focused on was done and that task was completed. How do you feel at the end of the day? You feel nice. You feel that you have ticked off everything in the list, and that feeling is something, which money can't buy, right? So I would like to, of course, have this feeling at the end of each and every day of my life. But how do I stay focused? I lose focus because I have so many things to do. I have to take care of dogs, plants, kids. My husband demands so much of my time, and so do different things like shopping, Diwali shopping, looking for the best cosmetics, visiting my dermatologist and stuff like that. But still, I try to remain as focused as possible to get that nirvana feeling at the end of the day. So, the tip number one is to always think about that feeling. That will bring you back on track and make you more focused. The point number two in how to increase your focus and be more productive is to write everything down. Divide everything down into tasks, right? So I would begin by writing down two types of tasks, the big tasks and the small tasks. Now let's start with small tasks. What can a small task mean for a woman who is working from home or is a homemaker or is a working professional who now has to go and work from office? Small tasks can be something like, kids' exams are coming up, so be ready and do the exam prep. It can be simple tasks like, I have to wash these clothes today for tomorrow's presentation, or my kids' clothes needs to be washed, they need to be ironed, I need to buy stuff, or it can be grocery shopping and all these mundane tasks, right? So you write all these down. Now focus on the big task. And there are a lot of big tasks that I want to achieve, but they can't be completed in one day. So now, earlier I used to write all the big tasks down and then feel sad that none of that is achieved. But now I write one big task for the day. So one big task for my day today was to complete filming 4 to 5 YouTube videos, 5 to 6 reels. Am I doing that? Of course, I'm shooting right now. So at the end of the day, I'll feel like, this big task of the day is achieved and I will feel great. And also, while I was going to the gym, while coming back from the gym, I have kicked off all the small tasks in my list, like buying groceries, buying medicines, buying all these craft activities for my younger one, my older one needed something like that, everything else. I have a lot of help at home and I just give them a bit of money and they do all these small tasks. This brings us to the third thing of delegating. So, delegating tasks. Now, do I need to do each and every small task myself? Big task, I understand. Of course, I have to do it myself because that is my goal. No, of course not. So, in India, we are so lucky that, we have a lot of help at home. But many people don't know how to intelligently use this help. So, I delegate tasks to my mates and I make it very, very specific and very, very clear. For example, if I have to tell my driver to get something from the grocery or from a medical shop, I will write it down on a post-it note and give it to him and give him and Google the price of the products online and give him approximately the same amount of cash. I will give him a plastic, not a plastic bag, a plastic usable bag or a cotton cloth bag, and I will tell him to get these things from this particular store. If that is not available, I also write the alternative down and I tell him that now that I have told you, getting these tasks is your responsibility. So this is how you can delegate tasks and save time. Now, if you are a homemaker and who is stuck with dropping kids to school, picking them up from school, then I would suggest that stop doing that. That is a huge wastage of time. Yes, it's a huge wastage. So, enroll them for a bus or a van or whatever options you have, or if you have a driver who is sitting free at that time, send a maid along with the driver to pick your kid up and drop him. This can also be done with all the extracurricular activities that you are registering your kid up for, so that that amount of time is saved. Also, when a kid is off to school, you get your productive time to do the big tasks. Then what I find many women guilty of doing is, doing all the shopping needed for the home every day. Now, every day I don't need to buy one banana or one apple or one packet of sprout, something like that. I need to plan all my grocery shopping, keep one day for that. And if you are someone like me who is into zero waste and who is very cautious about the kind of food that you're consuming, I do my grocery shopping, of course, myself alone. But I have one day in a month for all the huge grocery shopping. And I've also found out zero waste alternatives stores for this kind of grocery shopping, so that my grocery shopping is not full of plastic and plastic doesn't get dumped on me, because everything is of course packaged in plastic. So I made that extra effort of searching all these options down, and this drastically reduced the time that I was dedicating to all these tasks, and hence my time was saved. Delegating the task is really important. It's an art, you need to learn it. Moving on to one big task of the day, and how do I find time to do my one big most important task of the day. For example, for today it was shooting all these YouTube videos. Tomorrow it can be writing my book or completing my book, which is a side hustle that I'm doing, and I keep on talking about it because then that goal becomes firm in my mind. So for doing the big task, you need to find the most energetic time of your day. So I was just talking to one of my friends the other day, and the wife said that I'm the most energetic in the mornings, and the husband said that I'm the most energetic at night. But they found it difficult to have a synergetic time where they both are productive at the same time. So if you are doing the big task alone, then find out the time that you're most energetic in, your mind is full of ideas. For me, this time is when my kids go off to school and all my breakfast and stuff like that is done. It's from 9:30 to 12. So I dedicatedly write my book, which is a side hustle that I'm doing, from 9:30 a.m. to around 11:30 a.m., which is 2 hours. Then I go to the gym, come back, and I get a little tired, so I take an afternoon nap, and again from 4:30 to around 7:38 I continue writing my book. So this is the time that I have found which is productive for me, and also not a lot of people are disturbing me. So this is how you can get your big task done, by finding the time that you are most energetic in and the time where nobody will disturb you again and again and there are no interruptions. How to stay focused and how to be productive all the time? Of course, it's possible just by one simple thing which I have also listed in this video here. Do check it out. Is forming a routine and sticking to it. Now, like I told you in that video, I am like the timetable from Dil Chahta Hai. I plan out each and every hour of the day. So planning your day and adding a lot of structure to the day gives you a lot of time to do unlimited and multiple activities, which we as mothers, be it a working mother or a working from home mother or a mother who now has to go and work in the office, can of course do. So suppose I am a mother who has to go to office at around 8:30 a.m. I'll begin my day early and I'll do XYZ amount till I go to the office. I'll finish off all my chores, and then when I'm in office, I'll focus on my tasks in office. After I come back, I think of all the other tasks that need my attention, like my kids and the home and the husband, right? So this is how you have to plan the day to the T, depending on what profession you are in, what timings you have, and once this timetable is established, that becomes a routine. Now, the most important thing here is to not to digress from that routine, because suppose somebody is a full-time homemaker, digressing from that routine sometimes becomes okay. But that brings me to the next point, that is, to be productive you need some free time or downtime. Having your own free time, having your own downtime, and choosing whatever you love during that downtime gives your mind that space and that amount of freedom to again be able to receive a lot of ideas. So my downtime is on a Saturday when I do nothing but I see Bollywood movies, which are kind of brainless, and I'm so sad about the current state of Bollywood these days, because all the movies that we see are mostly brainless, barring a few exceptions. So that is the definition of my downtime. For you, it can be gardening, it can be going out and having lunch with your friends, joining a kitty group. It can be as simple as taking a walk on your own or with your friend. Do anything that makes your mind free and you feel happy doing it. Do whatever you want, but keep this downtime window. It can be a Friday or a Saturday or a Sunday, but do whatever you like and see the results. So how did you like this video? Let me know in the comment section below. Do not forget to like this video and subscribe, because only your subscriptions keep our channel glowing and growing. We need your support, guys, to break up a lot of these videos which are not existing in this realm of parenting and motherhood. How to be a productive mother, how to be a focused mother, how to be a dedicated mother, and all these topics do not exist anywhere else. But because I felt that they are lacking anywhere else, I'm bringing them up for you. So I need your encouragement and do show it. So till next Wednesday, it's a bye from me. Keep on rocking, be productive.